Welcome back once again. The Voice newspaper speaks for itself. Ino and Akule, going places as you'd know it. Always, every Thursday, we've got the Voice briefs coming towards you. Anyway, just coming to make an emphasis to you that make sure that you get your latest copy of the Voice newspaper. As you know it, we've got the most interesting stories every now and then. We make sure that we cook the best for you. And this week, just want to take a quick peek into a few stories that I saw quite interesting. One being the front page, of course. But before we get to the front page, let's look in the inside at page 2 here, where it says it is Masisi, ill. President Masisi ill. Apparently, President Masisi could or may not be really in a fit state of being in office in terms of health-wise. But anyway, we did get a reply here from Re Leahajang, as you know that he is in charge of he's actually he's a press secretary, and he said here, President, Masisi deserves the same protection of privacy as accorded other citizens. This is Leah Hajang. Sharon Matala had a chance also of having a seat with Ramsey, as you know him here, Jeff Ramsey. You know that he is the former government spokesman, who also said, well, he never really used to be a mandate in as far as government is concerned to tell the people or the nation, but at least to do well by the people, to say, no, the president is not well, but not to go into disclosing the details. And make sure you catch up on it. Also teaser, of course, I've got here, living in fear. Here, confessions of an ex-cartel boy, but they used to sell but now ever since the boss in charge of that cartel, apparently some high-profile individual whose name is known to this publication, has since gone after this man after he took the money that he owed to him for himself in what could be interpreted as stealing. But to him, this man, he says, no, I wasn't actually stealing, but I was actually getting what belongs to me. Politically speaking, as you know it, the number one man, Kalanga Kid, Daniel Chida here, after 5 all-consuming years in office, Botswana, or rather BNF, charismatic Secretary General, apparently he's decided to say, you know what, the time has come now, to call it quits. You know that for about 16 years, still with the same party, BNF, and still as the Secretary General, he was in charge of communications. You know that he says, now the time has come because I need to give my children more time. They need me the more. Let's check more of what GCC has here, as Father Mapongo says that they prepare for COVID-19 worst, case scenario. Ba ikemisetsa jalo gore ba thuse ka tsone body community hall in case se mo yana se toga yana ile gore se bi fela pele ba simolisa jalo le gone gore ko di cemetery ba kgone go tsenya jalo di station tse ile gore di tla dirisiwa for sanitizing people, because now funerals are not as they used to be before. Brought to you by Kabelo Adamson. And then also I did take a peep also in the big interview here, brought to you by Sharon Matala, having caught up with the First Lady of joining, Olga Ditsiye, currently the country's only female mayor. Just make sure that you read up on that interview, get to know Olga, and in as far as women in politics are concerned, or rather are running up for office, what does she have to say as an encouragement and as a word out there, to women aspiring to also go into political offices? Celebration also, Wilson Ngoni also caught up with Sharon Matala here. He recently released a book which is basically a compilation of all of his paintings. A man that that fine art, Wilson Ngoni. Maung, I did mention last week that, well, we saw quite a number of cases that side, 168 active cases. The confirmed as of last Wednesday, the tourist towns, lack of quarantine centers. Apparently, the centers that have been, elected, let me say that they're still under, renovation. Rema Supu, Catherine Moemedi have managed to have a seat there. There is need to actually make sure that the work is expedited here to see to it that the centers are functional so that we can be able to take care of these people. Anyway, the flip side, Mini Cooper zooming to the bank. It's here brought to you by Poshiam Lilo. I'm sure you'd be quite interested in that. Let me just stop there and urge you once again to go and grab your copy. Make sure that even as you grab your copy, go online, news.thevoicebw.com, our website, Facebook page, as you know it, The Voice Newspaper Botswana. As usual, also, I always say that our WhatsApp line here, it's available for you. If you want to inquire on anything, make sure that you give us, a line, write us a line or give us a ring. So until we meet next time, bye for now.